Welcome everyone to my channel. Today I am going to discuss regarding overload relay. What is an overload relay? It is an electrical device used to protect the electrical motor from overload. Okay. It only detects the overheat of the load, not the entire circuit. This is a typical overload relay. We can see this is the input pins and this is the output. Okay. This overload relay is connected to the power circuit together with the conductor like this. We can see this is a conductor. The output of contactor is connected to overload relay, and this overload relay output to T1, 42, 63 is connected to the motor. This is the overload relay. This is the input pins. This is the output pins. And now let's see the parts of the overload relay. This is a FLA dial. What is FLA dial? FLA means how much amps the motor will draw in case of full load condition, that we have to set here. Okay, that is, if it is a 8.5 amps motor, that is rating is 8.5, we have to set here 8.5, and depending upon the trip class, that is in case of overload, depending upon the trip class setting, it will trip. Okay, what do you mean by trip class? Trip class specifies the length of time it will take for the relay to open in an overload condition. That is how much time it will take the relay to open. That depends upon the trip class. Okay, normally in case of 600% load, that is 6 times the maximum thermal current rating, 6 times this current rating, the motor will trip in 10 seconds. That is, if trip class is 10, it will trip in 10 seconds, 20 seconds, like that. Okay, but depending upon the maker, there is little difference. Now let's see this one, green. Green is reset button. That is, there is two options. The reset mode option is there and reset button also there. That is, we can reset by pushing this button in case of overload, and we have option of manual and automatic reset. If we put in automatic reset, it will automatically reset in case of overload. Okay. This is trip test button. That is, we can test the trip, whether the motor is tripping or not, by pressing this button. And there is two contact, that is one NC contact and one NO contact. These two contact is connected in the control circuit. I repeat, in the control circuit. And in case of overload, that is, if the relay senses overload, this NC contact will change its state from NC to open, and this NO contact, it will change its state from NO to close. Okay, depending upon this change in state, the motor trips. That is, this NC contact is connected to the control circuit, and in case of overload, it will open and the motor trips. And this NO contact is connected to the control circuit to give the indication or the buzzer in case of overload. Okay, now let's see the types. There are mainly two types. Okay, this I already show you. This is a thermal type, that is depending upon the temperature. Okay, there is a heating element in this, and there is a bimetallic strip, and depending upon the temperature, the heating element senses this bimetallic strip elongate in case of overload, and it will bend and trip the circuit. And this is a electronic one. How we can simply determine this is electronic one? By seeing the trip class adjustment. That is, in thermal type, there is no adjustment of trip class. Okay, but in electronic type, we can adjust the trip class setting. That is, normally trip class is 10, 20, 30. Okay, we can adjust its trip class. Okay, by moving this one like a dip switch. Okay, but in thermal type, we cannot adjust. Okay, but there are some advantage of electronic type. The main advantage is it is more accurate. Okay, this electronic type overload relay is more accurate, and not only overload condition, it can protect single phasing also. Okay, this electronic type, we can protect the motor from single phasing also, but in thermal type, no option of that is available. Okay, now let's see the thermal overload relay. Okay, this is a thermal overload relay. I already told about this. There is an heater element. Okay, this is a heater element, and this is a bimetallic strip, and this current passes through this heating element. Okay, and in case of overload, this heating element will heat it up, and this bimetallic strip, what happens, this bimetallic strip is placed near the heating element, and when this heating element heated up, this bimetallic strip will elongate and it will bend, and it will change this NO and NC to NO to close and NC to open, and it will trip the circuit. Now let's see how the circuit diagram works. Okay, I will explain a simple circuit to show how the overload relay works. Okay, this R, Y, B are the three phases. Okay, M, this is a conductor, contacts. Okay, and this is a overload relay. Okay, here overload relay heating element is there, and here the motor, and we can see the overload relay NC contact, which I already told it is in the control circuit. This is a NC contact. Okay, and this NC contact, it will change its state from NC to open in case of overload, and the circuit trips. This is a conductor coil. Okay, this is a conductor retaining contact, and this is a start, and this is a stop button. Okay, how it will start? We have to press the start button. When we press the start button, this coil will energize. When this coil energizes, its contacts, this and these three, will close and the motor starts. Okay, let's see. This is a motor running condition. Okay, this supply goes through this contact. This is already closed and through overload relay and the motor. Okay, this is a retaining contact. Okay, and this overload relay is in closed condition. What happens in case of overload? In case of overload, this heating element will sense the heat, and this inside there is a bimetallic strip. It will elongate and it will bend, and this NC contact, it will change its state from NC to open, and the circuit trips. Now let's see. This is a overload condition. This is in open condition. When this is in open condition, this coil will de-energize, and this contacts will open, and the motor stops. I think everybody understood regarding this overload relay working and about this circuit also. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.